For those of you not joining us, welcome aboard Holiday 5 on the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Parents, supervise your little ones, keeping them away from any train opening. Our next stop is Main Street Station, but before that, a slight detour through the south rim of the Grand Canyon and back in time to the Prime People world. Please do ask that you're refraining from any video lighting and blast photography. And if you happen to have any items, ears, toys, or accessories, please turn them off at this time. Once again, friends, our next stop is Main Street, USA. Once again, friends, welcome aboard Holiday 5. For your safety, please remain seated, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Parents, supervise your little ones, keeping them away from any train opening. Our next stop on our Grand Travel Tour is New Orleans First Station. Big Thunder Mountain, the Amazon Adventure, Walt Disney Movie Room, and the Walt Disney Jungle Cruise. If you're leaving this year, please remain seated until the train comes to a full complete stop. See one of your conductors get off.
Can we get off? Sure. Oh, yeah.
Make sure you get those piercing blue eyes on it.
Okay.
That far off stare. Well, you should be able to get some pretty cool shots on the train ahead of this one because it's Excursion with locomotive number 4 in front of it. So if you get that front seat, it's just all straight across. Well, and then you might have seen it's Loco 1 pulling Holliday 2 freight train. So
that goes out right now?
yeah,
all
so
right.
you get that
As a reminder, friends,
row.
Lawrence Square will be your
Really
stop
nice
for our two showings of Fantasmic. at 9 o'clock and 10:30. If you did not have a fast pass for that, that's okay. We do have standby viewing in the back. Once again, folks, the two showings are at 9 o'clock and 10:30 tonight.
Right on the train over. You can stay on this train for a lot easier. You get put away. Right around.
Friends, welcome aboard Holiday 5 for your safety. Please remain seated, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Parents, supervise your little ones, keeping them away from any train opening. Next stop on our Grand Circle Tours, Toontown Depot, your gateway to Fantasyland and Toontown.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Just over that tree line, folks, is our brand new land from a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will be opening May 31st of this year.
Here as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
I know I saw a little bit of it last time. There's the new Star Wars part.
There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
For now, steaming our way into Toontown Depot. For your safety, please remain seated until the train comes to a full complete stop. This will be your destination for Jack's Gun Services, Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, and all our Fantasyland classics like It's a Small World, Matterhorn Bobsled, Stumble the Flying Elephant, Peter Pan's Flight, Still Life's Scary Adventures, Pinocchio's Scary Journey, Alice in Wonderland, Mad Tea Party, and much more. Keep in mind that Toontown will be closing at 8:30 tonight in preparations for the 9:30 fireworks spectacular. mixed magic and won't reopen till tomorrow morning. So please plan accordingly if you want to ride Dash Go Coach or rock around these cartoon spin or visit Minnie and Mickey at their houses. Once again, folks, if you're leaving us here at Toontown Depot, for your safety, please remain seated until the train comes to a full complete stop and you see one of your conductors get off the train safely. Thank you.
This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of ear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
Once again, friends, welcome aboard Holiday 5 for your safety. Please remain seated, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Parents, supervisory little ones, keeping them away from any train opening. Our next stop is Tomorrowland Station.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. Forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now.
We're now approaching Tomorrowland Station. For your safety, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. This will be your destination for Space Mountain, Buzz Lightyear's Acid Blasters, Star Tours Adventures Continue, Autopia, Finding Nemo Submarine Points, and the monorail route takes you to the downtown Disney District and hotels. If you're leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. And you see one of your conductors get off the train safely. Thank you and enjoy a great, big, beautiful tomorrow here in Tomorrowland. For those of you staying on with us, we kindly ask that you slide all the way down to one corner of each car so we can accommodate as many incoming passengers as possible. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We go see the wild statue here.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get off right there.
For those of you now joining us, welcome aboard Holiday 5 on the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain seated. We're going to be departing in just a few moments. We're currently taking on some fuel. We actually use our kitchen oils, send them out to get cleaned, and use them for the steam trains and unmarked trains to run them. So, once again, we're fueling at this time. Please remain seated. We can depart at any moment. Once again, friends, welcome aboard Holiday 5 for your safety. Please remain seated, keep your hands on your feet and legs inside the train at all times. Parents, supervise your little ones, keep them away from any train opening. Our next stop is Main Street Station, but before that, a slight detour to the south rim of the Grand Canyon and back in time to the primeval world. We do ask that you refrain from any video lighting and flash photography. And if you happen to have any variety of ears, toys, or accessories, please turn them off at this time. Once again, friends, our next stop is Main Street, USA.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome
seated on their bottoms. They should not be standing up on your lap. Once again, make sure all little ones are properly seated on your bottoms, please.
Returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle.
We're now arriving at Main Street Station. For your safety, please remain seated until the train comes to a full complete stop. Keep in mind that Main Street Station is the only station that doesn't have a ramp or elevator, so if you happen to have any horses or strollers, please don't hold them once you get to the bottom of the stairs. On behalf of the conductor, myself, and the boy here at the Disneyland Railroad, we'd like to thank you for riding with us today. We hope you have a nice rest of your stay here at Disneyland Park. If you're leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a full complete stop. And you see one of your conductors get off the train gateway. Thank you and welcome to Main Street, USA. And we just had our Mickey Soundsational parade just start right now at Main Street if you want to grab a seat for that show. Welcome those of you that just joined us. We have all children with the majority are seated on the bench or on someone's lap. Do not have them standing on the bench or on someone's lap. And please have them seated away from the individual openings. Also, please keep your arms, knees, legs, feet, and anything you don't want to lose inside the train. Please supervise the children during the trip. Thank you.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Riverton. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station, New Orleans Square.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop in the station. Please make sure you have all personal items when exiting the train. Thank you.
I'll add a person from every ride. I don't think I can go to the island.
For those of you staying on with us, we kindly ask that you slide all the way down to one corner of each car, freeing up all the middle seats for all our incoming passengers. Once again, folks, slide all the way down to one corner of each car, please. Thank you. On the bench or on someone's left. Do not have them standing on the bench or on someone's left. And please have them seated. Please make sure that they're seated away from any of the vehicle openings. Also, please keep the arms, hands, legs, feet, and anything you don't want to lose inside the train. Please supervise the children during the trip. Thank you.
People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of gear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop in the station. Once again, please make sure they are seated on the bench or on someone's lap. Do not have them standing on the bench or on someone's lap. And please have them seated away from any of the vehicle openings. Also, please keep your arms, hands, legs, feet, and anything you don't want to lose inside the train. Please supervise the children during the trip. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. Steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop in the station. Please make sure you have all personal items when exiting the train. Thank you. Welcome to the Disney Contest of Small Children. Please make sure you are seated on the bench or on someone's lap. Do not have them standing on the bench or on someone's lap. And please have them seated away from any of the vehicle openings. Also, please keep your arms, hands, legs, feet, and anything you don't want to lose inside the train. Please supervise the children during the trip. We're going to be entering the diorama. Please no flash photography or video lighting. And please turn off all lighted doors. Thank you.